want to get going net zero. Am I right? Just got the
Uh,
big fat loan on the solar, but other than that, it'll be paid off in about 17 more years.
17 more years, huh?
Easy pay.
J-
Well,
just
the good.
17 more years.
Well, I know, but the good thing is instead of paying the electric company, you're just paying the loan company.
Yeah, see, the place I live on my family's property, which is my property, basically. And I want to build eventually. I'm 51. By the time I'm 60, I want to actually have a house built that I don't have to pay for and all that other stuff. That's, goals. And where I live is really conducive for both solar and wind power.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to get the hell off the grid.
Yeah. Well, I do too. It's mine isn't completely off the grid. I don't have the batteries because they're really expensive, but
Hmm.
someday when the prices go down, if so, if not, I might do it anyways.
Well, not the Tesla, right? I thought he is developing along with everything else he does, he's developing the battery technology. But wasn't there like this fact where he was developed this battery that was cheaper than the regular, the ones out there, and they're supposed to be on back order forever. This was like several years ago, though. So,
Yeah.
oh well.
Before
Well,
you get going, I just want to say, sub to your channel, the Poets
yeah.
channel, sub to Denver Stevo, and get your stuff to Denver Stevo within 2 days. Sub to Borderline Simon, and sub to Brandy Christ Anxiety.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody in the chat now. I have
Okay, now you can
switched
talk.
over. Yeah, hi, everybody in the chat. I have it switched over there now where I can see what everybody's saying. Simon, I need your address. I'm going to be sending you something. Which kind of segues into what I want to talk about. Okay, everybody's been doing these fundraisers for Team Mike, and I want to do my part. And I've been writing all these haikus and limericks and everything. So right here is 48. Well, minus 3 because Goldie. These are for you. Because Goldie's already bought 2.
Oh, wow.
And Simon's bought 1. So I've already raised $30 for Team Mike.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so the idea is this. I'm actually going to read all of them here so people out there can get an idea of what they will randomly get, because I don't know what you're going to get, and neither do you.
Yeah, floor is yours. Read them off. Yep.
Yeah, that's the fun part, because it's a little more democratic. You don't we'll worry about that, Simon. I love you. You got a good heart, dude.
Yeah, Simon, you can't be over giving
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I accepted a mug from him. It's like I don't want to take advantage of everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and everything. So
it's very, very nice. He gave
but
me
if you want to send buy me 4 more coffees, I'll send you 2. I just have to package it up together. No problemo.
Yeah, we're not, Simon. We're not. You don't have to give us money to hang with us, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So anywho,
go ahead.
So all of these limericks, the idea, I started writing them. I'm basically going to give the same spiel that I posted on both my channel and on the Coffee Craft and Cults Facebook page. I started writing these things after Aaron did this that live chat where he was messing around with Chat-GPT, and all of the the people in the chat were going, they were going, have it write poems and stuff, and that got my attention, being a writer, and it was like, I could do better than that, so I did. And that's when I started posting those first limericks and everything, that's when I started writing them. So I'm putting them together in a collection that I'm calling All About Scientology, my Scientology haikus and limericks. Um, and putting out a Kindle edition on Amazon here, hopefully by the end of next month. So the idea was to generate a little buzz for it, because half of the profits, 50%, that's zero, I plan on donating to the Aftermath Foundation, right? That was the whole plan all along. So when this happened with Mike, I'm like, okay, so well, I mean, to generate a little buzz for it, I was decided to do this. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and use it to. No, we don't think you buy friends, dude. Or
No, you're good. Sorry if I misworded that, Simon.
Yeah. You know, my whole point is you don't have to buy all of them. Let someone else buy some of them too. You know.
I just don't want him to think that he's got to give us stuff. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. That.
I don't mind if somebody hooks me up with like one thing, but I don't want,
Yeah.
I don't want to take advantage of someone, and unless he's got like several millions of dollars or something.
Yeah. If he's independently wealthy, I'll be his best friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
No. Now, hi, Lady Veritas. So the whole idea is just to switch it from, making $480 for the Aftermath Foundation to making $480 for Mike. So the goal is to have him, have that done by the time of the next Chad-a-thon. And here, how many people do you got on your end?
19.
19. Okay.
I don't know if they're all over here.
Yeah. Well, I don't have it pulled up on mine yet. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start reading some of them. Pull it up.
Sounds good, poet.
Okie dokie. That. Well, let's start here at the first one, called My First Scientology Haiku. Well, I've already done a video on that. It goes, Scientology, give up all your money and humanity too. This is a new one for everybody. My second Scientology haiku, clearing the planet, one scarred psyche at a time. Third one, Scientology, clearing Earth, one shattered family at a time. Then we got our first limerick. This is Captain COB version 1. There's this guy we'll call Lil Davy. He's captain in a pretend quasi-navy. Quicksilver and wrath, a little psychopath. He might be a bit batshit crazy. So that's how it goes. Since it's like 3 haikus and then a limerick, 3 haikus and then a limerick. And here's the next one, Scientology, where cognitive dissonance is a way of life. I think that one would make a good t-shirt.
Yep, that's cool. That was a good one.
Yeah. And then Scientology, like a Mexican standoff. Either way, you lose. Or Scientology, downfall in its DNA, dying a slow death. And then I got Top Xenu. Top Xenu's a real righteous dude, not some self-righteous prude. There's no finer flyer of the DC 8-star liner. To posit the reverse would be rude. Hey, Woman Cats, the bad shit crazy. Yeah, I've got several versions of what I call Captain COB. I think there are 3 different limericks called that. Uh, let's see here. This is one of my favorites. Scientology, a catch-22 indeed, as well as practice. Cool, Simon. Yeah, I was never much on writing haikus. I complain about it like in my videos. I learned how to write them when I was in 3rd grade, and then it just never really crossed my mind to write them. Didn't really care for them, hated them, And then well, my ex-girlfriend during uh, during the honeymoon phase, I started writing poetry for her and everything, and I was like, I'll write a haiku. It's like the haiku I have a video for it on my channel. And anyways, so and then when I started writing these the haikus and limericks, my brain was like, write these, write this, write this, write this. I have no control over it. Oh, by the way, may the force be with you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we are like. All right. So another one. Scientology, hypocrisy incarnate, Hubbard's albatross. And of course, this is the one I read the other night. The one I wrote after, well, it was like during watching the live stream with Doug and Marcus. Scientology, broken promises are all it will ever keep. And here's Captain COB version 2. So here is our little boss baby, whose moniker is that of Davy. Many do attest he's a giant sadist, this captain of the Dirtwater Navy. And then another one, Scientology, built on the neurotic need of one broken man. Scientology, a hopeful veneer hides all the rot underneath. Scientology will never understand why it will never win. Oh, this is one of my favorite limericks I've written. It's called Old L. Ron Hubbard. It's been said Lafayette Ronald Hubbard didn't have many cups in his cupboard. Commodored a crackpot navy, went batshit crazy. Out of his mouth the nonsense blubbered. Yeah, actually, that is Simon is like asked, do I not like writing haikus because of the compact nature of them? And yeah, that's a big part of it, because I can be a really wordy writer, and it's getting down to the you got so many syllables you can work with, and you got to do certain things, and each one, yes, they're actually very, very difficult to write, especially to write well. All right, let's see here, another haiku. Where Scientology, where they believe their crackpot schemes will work. This is one of a good one here. Scientology promises total freedom. Just do what we say. Scientology, it's as ridiculous as you might think. Excuse me, Scientology, it's as ridiculous as you think it might be. And then here, Scientology. This is one for a T-shirt. Scientology. They've got a guy named Xenu. He is my homie. And here's Scientology, born in the frightened psyche of a scarred young boy. Scientology, built on a foundation of cognitive bias. And here, you guys might like this one. This is Captain COB version 3.
Nice.
So here we have old darling Davy at the helm of a quasi-pseudo-navy. The Lil Keebler elf breaking everyone's shelf. Where does he hang his hat lately? Yeah, that one's just packed full of stuff, The hat,
Yeah.
the job, no one can freaking find the guy. Aaron calls him the Keebler elf. What's the little saying when with most people in those organizations, the so many little bitty stones on the shelf causes it to break.
Nice.
And of course, my favorite, the thing that gets me about this whole thing is the fact that Hubbard stole so much from my beloved Navy. It's my Navy.
Nice, Paul.
Okay, as I'm in.
Yeah, people love those haikus, poet.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's the important thing. That's the thing about haikus. They make you think. This is a good one. This is my 22nd Scientology haiku, and this one is for the Headleys. Scientology. The best thing about it is when you're blown for good.
Nice.
All of my favorite women here. Hey, hey Willie, how's it going? Or this one. This is my 23rd Scientology haiku. Scientology, its own worst enemies born out of its own ranks. Haiku. Wow. I get it one with guys. Haiku.
Nice. That's cool.
That's funny. That's funny.
I like that these are all originals too,
Yeah, and that's the thing. I thought it'd be, a collector's item, sort of, to
yeah,
have,
for sure,
to have one of these, especially if I become famous or whatever. In about 200 years, your descendants will have something that might be worth something.
No, they're definitely cool. Yeah, you're definitely famous with us.
Well, I appreciate it, but I'm not the legend in our own time like you are, dude.
Thanks, man.
Here's another one. Scientology. It believes it's bullshit, but knows it's all a lie.
Oh, true.
Just noticed I put a comma there where I shouldn't have. Yeah, I've been working on this thing for months, and I just noticed I put a comma where I shouldn't have.
Oh, it's all good. Those are really good.
No, it's just something. The editing, the thing about writing and rewriting is sometimes you'll. The subject of tea haiku is a massive part of the haikus, whether it works. Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah. Here's another limerick. So here's my good old homie Zenu. He shakes hands, says nice to meet you. It's not a joke. He's a friendly bloke. Hold on a second.
That's okay. We'll drink our Xenu coffee in the meanwhile.
Hey, I'm doing
right?
a live stream. I'll call you back.
It's okay, Paul. We took a 5-second break.
It's just my one of my friends. I'll call him. I told him I was doing this. I'll call him back. So where was I?
That's cool.
Okay, so I'll reread this. It's called My Homie Zenu. So here's my good old homie Zenu. He shakes hands, says nice to meet you. It's not a joke. He's a friendly bloke. With a smile, he will always greet you. This one, Scientology, gives you no time to relax and no time to think. And then Scientology, ultimately a sad joke that is not funny.
Well,
and here we'll wrap it up with this. This is called a Scientological limerick. So here we have this thing, Scientology. It calls itself a modern-made theology. Its truth is neath the cloak of mirrors, lies in smoke, and out of touch with all reality. So yeah, I have. That's basically all of them.
That's great, poet.
And stuff. So, just it'd be cool to if this works, and then we can talk about it on the next live stream and on the next one until the Chad-a-thon.
Yeah, we can keep going live like this too if you got anything to say, or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Pasta Alex is in the house. Hi, Pasta Alex. Great to see you.
Hey, he just got here. He missed my limericks. I'll have to read.
Well, he can watch the replay.
Watch it, but that's cool.
Those are great though.
Scientology is a limerick. Yeah, it's easy, It's way too easy sometimes to write these things because it's this just fodder. They just, and like I've said before when we've talked about this, I'll be sitting here writing or sitting here watching live stream or a video or something like that they put out, and then something will come to mind. Or like the other day when we were in that one that Aaron did with the guy from Lifeboat. Was it B-Man in the chat was like, write a limerick. Then I did. Still got to figure out a title for that thing.
No, that's a good composition. That's a lot.
Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully, with the collection, of course, I'll be letting everybody know when it comes out on Kindle. And the Hi Miss J and the goal is by the time of the SPTV convention, which is what I've been thinking of it as in my head, in October, to have an actual print edition done. That way people can pre-order it and stuff like that. And like I said, everything, half of my profits off of it goes directly to the Aftermath Foundation.
Yeah, that's amazing, Paul.
So
that's great.
So yeah, if I can use my talent to do some good and help grow my my channel and my publishing enterprise that I'm engaging in, so much the better. But it's the doing the good, I think, is the primary motive. Because with this, we've banded together, or I see this, we banded together as a community even more to help Mike. It seemed like Aftermath Foundation, we were doing it, but it's like since we heard about the news, it's been amped up. it's been turned to 11. The amp's been turned up to 11. So, and it's,
yeah, I was.
it's
Sorry
fun.
to cut you. Yeah.
No, it's fun. It's nice. It's inspiring, and it helps reinforce my faith in humanity as threadbare as it can be at times. So,
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, just what you were saying. I'm amazed about the support that we gave Mike Rinder, and I want to keep it going too with you guys. You know, whatever he needs, he's the main person with Leah. That when I first heard the word Scientology, it was Leah's show that Mike was the executive director, at least for seasons 2 and 3, or at least one of the producers. I mean,
yeah, and he is the executive producer, and I knew about it a long time ago. The 80s Dianetics commercials, I saw those just like a lot of people in my generation, and I thought it was nuts. I'm like, this dude is a science fiction writer and he's writing self-help. No, thank you. And
right.
Yeah, I'd never read any of this stuff anyways. I think the first time I ever saw a copy of Battlefield Earth was in my early 20s. I went to this person's house that I hung out with, and he said it was a good book. And my friend who just tried to call me has read it. He said it was a good book. I watched the movie. The movie was dumb, as we all know.
Yeah, I didn't really get into that stuff, but I mainly watched the Leah and Mike show, and then when I found him about a year ago, I was addicted when he did the Grant Cardone and Tampa Brad stuff. I just watched those every day because I love when it made Aaron like he had to stop the video and just he went off about it. You know.
That's what I loved watching. I love watching Aaron troll these guys. It's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Now he still does it to Grant a little bit.
Yeah,
that one last month was really funny.
Yeah, I say I found this rabbit hole with the Masterson trial. I saw Going Clear when it debuted. Actually, I think the first week it debuted on HBO. I saw it and I couldn't stop watching it. And then, of course, I'd heard about the Scientology and the Aftermath show, but I didn't watch it until it came out on Netflix, and then I just binged the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And
okay.
Then Hyperbole.
So someone in the comments said not all of us know. I think that might have been to my comment when I said when I got into the whole Scientology stuff. So I'll just say it again real quick because I assume these are, but I'll say it again. So I started watching the Leah Remini series back whenever that was years ago, and then I found Aaron's channel about a year and a half ago. Watched all his videos. Grant Cardone, he did the Tampa Brad stuff, and he challenged someone to come up with the character of Clearwater Chad.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So I thought everyone, but yeah, of course everyone doesn't know.
Yeah. I actually remember him saying that, and then a couple days later, you showed up.
Yeah, it wasn't long. I think the next morning.
It was not long. It was like 1 or 2 days later. It was just like, poof.
Yeah.
Wow. Who is this guy? And then I started watching. It's like, oh, wow, he's funny. And then it was like, you had me rolling the LRH advices where you were doing out there in the freezing cold.
Yeah, that was fun.
Washing the windows.
Washing windows. Yep.
Yeah, that just
that was fun. I could have damaged my phone and everything.
Yeah. That's just like
I had a gallon of vinegar out, and I had to scrounge for newspaper because no one reads newspaper anymore.
No one reads newspaper. These days.
So I had some old ads or something.
Yeah. I started and I started watching it. I actually ran into Aaron through Andrew Gold. Right, it's Andrew Gold, and then I ran into Chris Shelton and Aaron at the same time, and then the Headleys and Mike, and we're here. So maybe what was it? November time frame, and right around the Danny Masterson trial. So yeah, and it's like sometimes it's like yeah, I've always been watching this stuff and been a part of this community and stuff, and it's just really happened just like that. It's amazing,
Yeah.
how quickly things can how quickly things can do
When
develop.
when we started watching this poet, I mean, we had
Yeah,
and there might have been people I didn't know about, but I only remember Aaron and like Chris Shelton and a little bit of Torn
yeah,
Ortega, and that was it.
yeah. There's like three.
And
I
that
know.
wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, now we got like 20.
Yeah,
Well,
over
yeah,
20. And
yeah,
they're all great. They're all great
uh,
channels.
and
There's just so much content, which is all great content.
yeah,
But sometimes you can't watch it all. And sometimes I kind of need a little break from it, but I try to watch as much as
yeah.
I could.
Well, and it's good that we've got so many different channels. For example, with this stuff with Mike, he doesn't have to worry about if he's going to, he seems like he doesn't have to worry about putting his stuff out. Everybody else can take up the slack while he's doing his thing.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
and then it gives, well, the Headleys are been out. If we didn't have Janice and Mark and Jackson and Nora and all those guys, it would just be Aaron picking up the slack. So we've got, and I like the way that they've been varying up the Monday night panel and everything, because you can get different stories, different perspectives, and stuff. So
Yeah, that's great. But like I said, when I started watching SP before it's called SPTV, like you always say, Poet.
yeah,
it was just pretty much I just watched Aaron.
yeah, and at that time there was such a back catalog, especially with Chris Shelton stuff. I like his stuff because it's like he approaches his stuff from an academic perspective, and he doesn't just concentrate on Scientology. He does all kinds of other groups and stuff like that. So he brings all that in, and then John Atack, can't forget John Atack. I love his content.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cannot forget him. And one of my favorite things to do is watch him and Mike and him and Chris, their conversations. Those are really all, like the last one he did with Chris Shelton. I think I watched it 2 or 3 times already. I might watch it again because it's really informative when them two are talking, because they're talking on this, this academic level that, you can tell that they both understand each other, and it helps with me understanding what they're talking about.
Okay. That's cool, Poet. I don't think I get the updates from John Atack because I don't, I haven't seen any of his stuff in a while.
Yeah, he's put out a lot of good stuff lately. I don't know. I got my dogs looking at me like they need to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on a second. I want to introduce
Okay.
you. I want to introduce you to one of my doggies.
All right, cool. We'll take a 5-second break until he comes back. Am I right? We'll drink more of our Xenu coffee. That Simon got me this mug, guys. I love it. Isn't that right, little Chad? My little buddy. Right? Am I right? You know I'm right. You guys know I'm right too, right?
Say hi to the world, George.
Oh, George. Nice. Welcome, George.
Yeah, he's a shy guy.
He's cute.
Yeah. He's my little pudding. All right, I'll let you down.
You can take him out if you want or whatever.
Yeah, I need to duck off here anyways, because I got some other stuff to do, and I've been...
I'm glad we finally did this,
Yeah, me too. I've been having... I have gastro issues over the past several years. I've had like 5 bouts of diverticulitis and other things, and that's kind of got me down the last couple of days, week or so. So I need to duck off here. Well, we've been on here 30 minutes or so. So
yeah,
that'll get. I'll start pushing this live stream out on the different social medias and stuff. But I still want to get together with you and Denver Steve-O. I sent him an email.
Oh, good.
About that, and we can just get together and BS and talk about this, that, and the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Broken Dishes. Right. Bye, Broken Dishes. Yeah. Sorry I couldn't do this longer, but yeah, short, sweet, to the point and stuff. And and like I said, in the description to this that I put on my channel, and I'll send the link to Chad for my buy me a coffee and the other ways to just $20, and then I'll send it to you, and $10 right off the top goes to goes right straight to Mike's Team Mike, the Team Mike Fund.
Cool.
Okay. Bye, fellas.
Bye, Poet.
And you never know if I'm filming. How long are you going to be on for longer?
I'm just gonna say goodbye to everyone.
Okay.
For a minute or two.
Okay. I'll see y'all later, and see y'all in the next chat and stuff. Bye, everybody.
Those were great, Poet. Thanks. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're just gonna wrap it up. Say our goodbyes and everything. But anyone that wants to go on the air with me that has a relatable message, like Simon goes on with me, and Brandy, anyone that's getting a new channel, or anything somewhat relatable to what we're talking about with Scientology or religion or crafts or even Xenu coffee, hit me up. We're trying new things. Not everything's going to work, and we'll try almost anything, but we're only going to keep doing things that you, the viewers, want to see. So if we stumble a little bit, just bear with us, and we're going to keep doing our tours of Buffalo, the historical stuff. We're going to keep going with the top 10 pizza places. I have to take a break with that because Chad can only eat so much pizza, because I do try to eat healthy stuff. Maybe I don't have to get a whole pizza from now. Maybe I can get like 2 slices and a drink or something, but maybe I'll find a work around it. Griff's going to need his calzones too, guys, but maybe we'll get him a vegan calzone. Am I right? Chad is right, and you guys agree. All right. Like I said, I don't want to waste your whole day. It's a nice day out here. So like I said, one more time, anyone who wants to go on with Chad, email me. I'll put my email one more time. I still am looking for, just so you guys know the update. I still need watch hours, so we're gonna not going on just for the watch hours. We're gonna try to go on just as much after we get the watch hours, but we want to get those hours so we get to make. I'm gonna make a small donation to Mike regardless, but we want those watch hours so so I could donate my first month's earning to the Mike Rinder Fund. And if for some magical reason, if he gets that stuff covered, I'll donate it to the Aftermath Foundation. And don't forget, June 26th, starting at 9 o'clock p.m. Clearwater time, after the main show Monday night, we are doing the Chad-a-thon to raise money for Mike Rinder. And 2 more days to get your... Oh, excuse me, I got to take a little... Thanks, Lady Berta. By the 16th, which is in 2 days, get your, if you want to do one, get your good wishes to Mike Rinder. Send an email to me at denverstevo.com. Or wait, no, me at Denver. I forgot the email. I believe it's on his page, though. Or you could email me and I could forward it, or email any of the emails. If you have any of the Coffee and Crafts email, or just get it to us. 2 more days for that, guys. Hey, Monkey Mike. Thanks for joining us. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, man? Great to see you, man. Hate to wrap up now that Monkey Mike is here. Am I right, guys? We're going to wrap up soon, but turn me off because Monkey Mike is here now. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Monkey Mike. I like your YouTube channel. I did subscribe to it. I haven't checked that out lately. I don't know if I get notifications or not. Oh yeah, I'll keep going for a couple more minutes. Yeah, borderline what? Yeah, like I said, Simon. You know, like I said, we should probably give it a few days till we do another show since we just did one. But if you want to go on with me and Brandy, I mean, if you guys want to do your own show, that's fine too. I don't want to intrude on that, but you know, whatever you guys want to do. Um, I'm pretty sure you have Simon. You need. I think we talked about this briefly. Oh, thanks, Brandy. Yeah, 6 days to the Chad-a-thon. I can't believe it. We're doing Juliana Bittencourt and Maryland. They're doing a lot of work behind the scenes, guys. So just bear with everyone if you have requests that are going to the. There's birds. Um, who made it? Who made what, Mikey Mike? But yeah, Monkey Mike actually has a channel too. If you guys want to sub to that, he does funny things. Um, oh, the doll. Oh, Maryland made it. It's a mini Chad doll. I love it. Took her a long time to make it. Mini Chad. So he's a part of the team now. Am I gonna be skipping a rope? No, but I'll try to do some actual painting. It's been a while on the shows. I haven't painted in a while, and I'll give away one of the paintings and send it to whoever. Okay, cool. Terry put up Brandy's channel, and thanks, Mike. Yeah, there's a lot of birds over here and squirrels. And what else? Yeah, don't forget everyone. Sub to. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting tired, guys. Yeah, sub to Brandy's channel. She does. Well, you go to her channel. She talks about some of the dangers of some of the cults like we do here. She's part of the SPTV crew like we are. Don't forget, Denver Steve-O. You can sub to his channel when you send in your. Bye, Monkey Mike. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you can sub to Denver Steve-O when you do your submit your good wishes to Mike by the 16th. Oh, okay. I could say some of the names. Some of them were kind of working behind the scenes, but Mark Fisher is confirmed. I believe Pasta Alex is confirmed. I don't know. I think we're working on times for him. Same with Doug Kramer. Poe on the Go will be there. Kelly Copter will be there. So those are the creators. I don't know the other people that will be there because Juliana Bittencourt and Maryland kind of helped me out big time behind the scenes with that stuff. So I don't really have any names, but I wish I never come prepared, guys. I should have had the link to post on the thing, but get in touch. You guys have my email. It's public. Email me and I can forward it to them if you don't have it. Or go on Coffee Cults and Crafts and contact Maryland through there. Or there's several different. Excuse me, guys. Just getting tired. Yeah, so that's the important thing. That is coming up, guys. Yeah. What is your Italian link? I mean, I'm Italian American, full Italian, Sicilian and Calabrian, so third generation. Yep. Trying to think if there's anything else I could say before we end. Yeah, too much pizza. That really isn't good for me. It was great tasting, but I tell you what, it's not good for you too much like that. I do try to eat better when I'm not eating pizza, but my Italian favorite Italian meal is it's the spaghetti with the fried breadcrumbs on top. I don't know. Most people probably haven't heard of that. It's a real old school Italian thing. How about you guys? Put up your favorite food before we go. Wow. Brandy didn't get much sleep. Yeah, spaghetti is good. Like I said, try it with the fry up some not Italian breadcrumbs. Fry up some plain breadcrumbs and put it on top. And that's my favorite food. I don't have it often, but um, definitely. No, we probably should end this pretty quick because we got anyone that's watching. I said it in the beginning. Onion Show, great people, Mark Fisher and Janice Killam Grady's going on in 45 minutes, and then we got Claire and Amy Scobie 2 hours after that. Anyone that missed Doug Scott Kramer's show, which I missed it, I'll watch the rerun later if I have time. Dazed but Not Confused. He did another episode of his great show. And yeah, I think we're going to end this, and I hope everyone has a great night. And I do really appreciate you guys for watching. I really do. I don't take it for granted at all, guys. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone. That sounds good, Terry Shrimp. See you guys.